Turns out I did actually manage to get all the parts for the Strun Wraith, even though I have 2 of them built. But that's not the point. The point to this, more than anything else, is Season 5 of the Sorties has actually started. It started yesterday and I completely missed it. I wondered why I got a lens that I had already. Now I kind of know why. Though this mission was a bit of a... didn't want to do that. I wanted to close that and leave that open. It wasn't until this morning when I went to have a look I realised, oh dearie me, they actually updated to Season 5. The reason I'm mentioning this is they did mention that Nezha will basically stay in the Sortie. Lenses probably will as well. These things, the fusion cores, the Exilus adapter, the catalyst and reactor blueprints, they will also kind of stay. Legendary core. How I would love one of those to actually drop. It would save me so many different problems. It would solve so many problems, because I've worked it out and I need about 7 of them to actually upgrade mods that, well, I've got the credits to do it, but I don't have the resources to actually pull it off without bankrupting myself to a rather bad extent. So the fact that these actually drop from here is a good thing, but I don't know about anybody else. I've yet to see one. But with Season 5 has come the Sheev. This was an event weapon quite a while ago. It was actually 2014 that this thing was an event weapon. And I have done 3? Yeah, 3 videos on this weapon already. One of them was a challenge, then there was the original one after I got it from the Gate Crash event. Then I did kind of a power build on it. It wasn't really that powerful. It probably more powerful builds for it, to be honest. That was kind of done because the Gate Crash event had just come out on consoles and I thought I'll take another look at it then. I may do this again. Comment below if you actually wish me to do another, like an updated Sheev video, because 2014, it was... it's not quite 2 years ago, but 2014, it's now 2016. Yeah, it looks like it was 2 years ago. It was the end of 2014, so it's more like 18 months ago. And it's actually not a bad weapon. It's a bit of a pain to get all the parts for it while doing this, because the way that these work is the ones with the ticks you can only get once that season, and these ones are kind of a random, they can pop up at any time. Unfortunately, this is a huge downside I have come across twice now. If you join somebody's game and you have all of these ticked but they don't, it can actually drop any of these parts for them and you get nothing. Which, as I say, that's happened to me twice. So if you're going to do the sorties, it is kind of advisable to start with a team and stick with that team all the way through if you can, because it limits the chance of that actually happening. It is kind of a major downside to doing sortie missions, but hopefully that is something that may be addressed in the future, because, as I say, twice I got nothing from doing these because what actually dropped for the host, because the host didn't have them, but because I had that part, or that blueprint or whatever, I didn't get it, which just downright sucked, to be honest. But anyway, these tend to stick around for about 2, I've heard 3 weeks, which gives you more than enough time to tick all of these boxes and then basically sit there, because once all of these are ticked, you can only get some of these, which is great for core farming or blueprint farming for a catalyst or a reactor, or that legendary core. It gives me dreams.